What's up, everybody? Is this thing on? It's Saturday night, and what am I doing? I'm at home making a video for you guys. I know I have no life. I don't need you to tell me about it. It sucks as it is. Seriously now, let's talk about some stupid shit so I can get through this video and you can go on with your lives, right? Sounds good. Awesome. Okay, so tonight what we're going to talk about is this really awesome Candide paper we're doing in my AP English class. Basically, it's about 17th century philosophy and involves something called optimism, and not the optimism like, you know, that one really annoying kid in your classroom who's always really chipper, like he's on some kind of Prozac. You know, it's not like feeling optimistic about something, like the glass is half full. No. It's like, I didn't even think of that one before I got in here, just saying. Anyway, optimism is like, it's a way of thinking about the world. Basically what it says is that everything happens for a reason, and the reason why it's happening is for a greater good. So, like, you get hit by a bus. Well, it's all for the best, okay? If that bus was supposed to hit you, and if it didn't hit you, something worse would happen. So, basically what the whole paper's about is you kind of have to figure out why Voltaire, one of the philosophers during this time, you have to kind of explain why he thought that was really stupid, a really shitty way to explain suffering and all that good stuff. Anyway, it sounds pretty straightforward, but it's not really straightforward at all. You see, the problem is that half our class doesn't know what the hell we're doing, because technically you have to come up with your own topic, and somehow you're supposed to pull this from all this 17th century philosophy shit that doesn't really make any sense at all, because we live in the 21st century, not the 17th century, you know? Kind of a 4-century difference there, just saying. But, and when we ask our teacher, like, you know, what does this mean? Like, where are we going with this? Or any questions to try to get anything out of it? She's basically like, she kind of answers our questions with more questions, like, so when we are writing our paper, yeah, where should we be going with this? Where are we going with our paper, teacher? Well, Sonny, I'm glad you asked. That is, first of all, I'm going to say that is a great question. And, well, where you're going with this paper is, it's kind of up to you, you know? You're in the driver's seat. You get to decide where it goes, you know? That's, you know, where do you want to go with your paper, I guess is the right answer to that question. Are you gonna talk about how Voltaire thinks that, you know, Leibniz is a dumbass, or maybe are you going to go about the other way and get an F? Or are you going to do something different? And you know, you gotta go, you know what I'm saying? You gotta dive into the text, and then one of these, you know, ideas will pop out at you, and you'll just go, whoa, and you'll write about it. It'll be awesome. Aha! Okay. Well, thanks. Thanks a lot. That helped. Really. Oh, no problem, you know. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm a teacher for that reason. Or am I? I'm not sure. Huh. Never thought about it like that before. Okay, so maybe it's not quite that bad, but it's still pretty bad. I mean, like I said, nobody really knows exactly what the hell we're supposed to be doing. If you ask for any help, it's kind of like she gives you little riddles, which confuse you even more, or kind of half help you, but kind of also confuse you 10 times as much as you were before. It's like the answer to that question just leaves you with more questions, and basically all you do when you're doing this research is write little notes in the margins of things that sound interesting, or you just doodle all over your paper for the entire class. Basically, the goal of the class right now, aside from, you know, doing the obvious thing of trying to write this paper or figure out what the hell you're supposed to be doing, is trying not to fall asleep during the middle of class. And let me be honest, it's hard. I probably taking a good 20-minute, half sleep nap, one of those times where you're like, and then you're doing the head bob, like that for the entire period. Eventually you feel like you got whiplash because you've been doing the head bob all day. So that's really the goal right now. Don't fall asleep in class, and buy some note cards, pretend you know what you're doing, write on them, and then on Tuesday come in with some sort of a topic that you might be able to bullshit your way through. Honestly, I'm starting to think that this paper is just a bullshit paper. How much sufficient bullshit can you put in a 6 to 8 page paper? If you do it right, you win a prize. Yeah! So I'm not really looking forward to it at all. Aside from that, I took the ACTs today. ACT, not ACTs. I didn't take multiple ones. Just saying. But yeah, took the ACT, and I can't really discuss any of the questions, obviously, because they make you sign a waiver and a contract and an affidavit. But I can't say, because that this is my second time taking the test, that was actually a lot easier than it was last time. So that's pretty good, I think, anyway, right? Yeah! Yeah! What? Moving right along to a totally unrelated topic. I went to the gas station with my dad today to go pick up some stuff. They're going to some party, so you need to pick up some adult beverages. And I got a Rockstar, one of the sugar-free ones. And I was looking at it, and you know how energy drinks have that thing called taurine in it, and it always has like a shitload, like 1,000 milligrams of taurine? Well, I was kind of curious as to what the hell taurine was. It turns out it's actually a beneficial substance, kind of. If you check it out on Wikipedia, it tells you a bunch of stuff like it helped decrease blood sugar levels in mice, prevent hypertension, and a lot of stuff with heart disease, coronary issues, or cardiac issues. It was actually really cool, and it's a naturally occurring chemical in your body, in your intestinal tract. Anyway, so it's not really dangerous for you. So if you look at the can of an energy drink and you see a shitload of taurine, you're like, wow, this is gonna fuck me up. Don't worry about it. It's not. And also on that taurine Wikipedia page, it said something else about the ginseng and the guarana. There's actually a statement that's in quotes, and it says there's not a large enough amounts of guarana, ginseng extract, taurine, all that stuff. There's not enough of those substances in an energy drink to actually do anything good or bad for you, so you shouldn't really worry about it when you're drinking them. Which basically takes the whole argument that energy drinks are bad for you and flushes it down the toilet. I mean, obviously, if you get the sugar ones that are really high sugar, that's not going to be great for you, and some of them still have high sodium levels, but still, it's not that bad. But seriously now, next time you drink a Red Bull, or you see somebody else drinking a Red Bull and you get the urge to say, hey, that's bad for you, smack yourself in the face if you're the one doing that. If you're the one on the other side getting the criticism, smack them in the face. Okay, maybe don't do it so violently, but basically tell them that they're an idiot, show them the evidence, and then say, noob, you just got pwned. This is why I have no life. I do videos. Okay, awesome. But for reals, I think that's about it. I'm going to do a reading from Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass. I don't know why, I just seen it over on the table, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to flip to a random page, start reading, and you can enjoy it. So, I'm just going to flip to a random page, just hang it right here. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is what it starts out on. This is a really random page to start. Okay. Not he with a daily kiss onward from childhood kissing me has winded and twisted around me that which holds me to him, any more than I am held to the heavens and all the spiritual world, after what they have done to me, suggesting themes. O such themes, equalities, O divine average, warblings under the sun, ushered as now, or at noon, or setting, strains musical flowing through ages. Now reaching hither, I take to your reckless and composite chords, add to them, and cheerfully pass them forward. The first part was a really weird place to start off at. The second one was not as creepy, and frankly, not as homosexual.